Good day everyone, we are the Team 4 and we are here to present Sususco, Moniset, Mahinay, Razon, Bautista Eluding System or SMMRB Eluding System for short. And by the way, I am Tuna. As you can see, the name itself gives you the idea of what our system is all about. So it is about loading of cell phone to the user. So why this system? Cell phone user is increasing each year, specifically here in the Philippines. The main reason of it is for social media and to play online games, just like the famous Mobile Legends, Call of Duty, and other online mobile applications. People needs internet data just to play and enjoy it. By the way, here's a trivia. Did you know that the Philippines top 1 in the whole new world that has more text messages? Basically, the purpose of our system is to provide a load to the user. Anyone can't go out easily because of this pandemic just to buy load. So with the help of our system, people can easily buy a load for internet data and more importantly for emergency without going outside and risking their lives. Anyone can use this system if they know how to read.
This is what our main look like, wherein we have created a structure at the top which is the strong promo for file handling and declare some variables for insert and delete. Then the inside of our main is the display or design such as the welcome signage, and the next one is the selection menu where it displays into what kind of services you would like, if it's regular load or promo load, and you can also see the admin panel which is void and only the admin is authorized for it. And lastly is the exit. In the selection menu, we had created a while loop wherein if the user will input options that are not in the choices or aren't valid, it will not go through and the system will tell the user to input again. And lastly, we had created the if condition wherein if the informations that are inputted are true, it will store directly into it.
In OP, char pass2, char user2, while string compare pass2 for not equal to 0 and string compare user2 group not equal to 0, print username scanf %s user2 printf pass scanf %s pass2. Then it will display the selection menu. First, add promo, delete promo. Third, view history. Fourth, update promos. 5, back to selection menu. Then input your selected number. While OP less than 1 or OP greater than 6, printf input, while scanf %d ampersand OP is equal to 0. Then if the user input not in the selection, then it will ask to input a valid number. In C, while get char not equal to /n and C is not equal to EOF, then if the user select 1, then it will go to printf input 1, add to promo again, 2, back to selection menu. Then while scanf %d ampersand inp equal to 0, if scanf will scan an integer, then it will print to as a valid or in the selection menu. If INP equals to 1, then go to insert. If INP is equals to 2, system selection menu. So, marto siya sa selection menu. Then, go to A. Then, if OP is equals to 2, then int del display OP, delete file OP, printf, delete promo, input to back to selection menu. While scanf percent %b ampersand del equals to 0 if scanf failed to scan an integer, then it will ask to input again. If del is equals to 1, then display delete file. If del is equals to 2, selection menu del get go to D. If OP is equals to 3, regular load history OP, promo load history OP, selection menu OP. If OP is equals to 4, int update OP, get, then F, then input 1 to update promos again, input 2 to back to selection menu. Then while scanf percent %b update is equals to 0 if scanf failed to scan an integer. Then if the user input invalid, then it will display again. If update is equals to 1, update OP. If update is equals to 2, is selection menu, update, get, go to F. If OP is equals to 5, go to selection menu, OP.
And we create a void function named promo menu to determine if the user selected the promo load are entered in the selection of promos. This function is to display in the system that the user is selected the promo load. Then next is we created a void function named this or display. It will display the kinds of promos that we inputted or created in the insert function. So as you can see, the structure of file handling are used to read the inputted promos. For example, file FP, which stands for file pointer. Then, for example, when using the fopen function to open a file pointer is returned. For no further explanation, I explain the basic file operation in C programming. There are 4 basic operations that can be performed on any files in C programming language. They are opening file or creating file. Then second is closing file. Third is reading file, and fourth is writing file. To open a file, we are gonna use the fopen function. It is used to open a file to perform operations such as reading, writing, etc. In a C program, we declare a file pointer and use fopen as below. Fopen function creates a new file if the mentioned file name does not exist, and this is how we gonna declare. As you can see at the code, there are file fp1, which is the file pointer to the data type file, capital. Then fpopen promo load, which is the promo load is the actual file name, which full path of the file. Then the R, which is the mode, refers to the operation that will be performed on the file. There are many modes, no? So like R, read, write, WA, that's R plus, W plus, and A plus. Then F close. To close the file, to close a file, we're gonna use a fclose function. It closes the file that is being pointed by the file pointer. In a C program, we close a file as below. And also the mode of operation performed on file C language, as I mentioned earlier, they are reading or writer or appending the text. R I will repeat again. R opens a file in the read mode and sets pointer to the first character in the file. It returns null if file does not exist. Then W is it opens a file in the write mode. Write means W. It returns null if file could not be opened. If file exists, data are overridden. Then A is append. Opens the file in append mode. It returns null if file couldn't be opened. Then we have a R plus or R positive. Opens a file for read and write mode and sets pointer to the first character in the file. Then W positive or plus opens a file for read and write mode and sets to the first character in the file. Marag parehas raman sila. Then A plus is the or positive opens a file for read and write mode and sets pointer to the first character in the file, but it can't modify existing contents. Then let's continue to the codes. Then our next void function is insert, where only admin can access. Here where we input the created promo name and the amount and price of it. Then after insertion, then it will display to the system and interact with the user. Bali dito may mag-declare og mga choices para sa mga promo load or mga promos. Then para mag-declare ng mga promos, you just input the promo code of the promo load that you enter, and then the file handling will do the rest. If the promo code balik to insertion, then to insertion, then na to mag-declare tag file dito, tas masulod na dito sa void na ngalan na this or display. Dito na siya mag-display para sa ma-interact sa user. Then our next function, void function, is delete file. Here where we delete the file of the promo load that we created or declared in the system. You just input the promo code of the promo, then diba nag-declare tag promo code sa pag-declare sa insertion, sa pag-insert sa promo load, nag-declare tag promo code, tapos promo name, then promo price. Then pag mag-delete ka, ang input na lang is ang promo code para pangitaon niyo tanan. Then ang file handling na ang bahala na mag-delete siya at mawala na siya sa file. Then if the promo code does not exist, it will display the promo code that you entered is not available in the file. Then in our next, the void function is search. Here we use search for buying a promo load. The user will input the promo code number that he wants to load. Input niya balik ang promo code sa iyang ganahan na load. Then if the promo code does not exist, it will display the promo code that you entered is not available in the file. Then if the promo code exists, it will display that you selected the promo code you entered. Then after the user selecting the promo code that he or she wants to load, it will go to the void function promo load. Here the user will input the characteristic of load that he select, and then followed by his or her number. Then after successfully loading, it will display that the load that he or she selected is loaded to his or her number. We have also promo load history, where the all purchase load will be recorded and displayed in the system.
This is our regular load, wherein the user need to input his or her number and the amount of the load. After inputting, the system will read and process the inputted information, and lastly, it will display successfully loaded. Otherwise, if it didn't, well, there must be wrong in the inputted number or the amount. You just need to repeat the process. And the next one is the regular load history. Basically, this is where you can see the amount of the load and the validity of it.
Our next void function is update. Here we can update all the promos that has been inserted. The admin just simply enter the promo code that he wants to update, and if the admin input a string or has a letter, it will repeat the process, or she has to input a promo code number to be updated. Then after that, if input niyang pag-input is nag-success, the system displayed a choices kung ano ang i-update, o kung promo name ba, or gusto niyang palitan ng promo name, or ang promo code number, or ang price na kailangan siyang i-update. Dito mamili siya dito kung then same as the updating the promo code, and then if the admin selected the selection 1, which is the to update a promo name, the system displayed that enter new promo name. Then same as updating sa promo code and promo price. If the admin select none of the choices, or if the admin input a string, the process will repeat until it will be successful. Then we have a void function for designing the system, which is the welcome and the processing load, the loading bar, and the exit system. And we gonna then papakita namin ang pag-run sa system.